back with another no heat call.
That was loose as a motherfucker.
Okay. When I'm recording, sir, please don't use profanity. I can't be monetizable if you're using profanity.
I didn't know you was recording.
I'm joking.
All of these things were loose. That sure is a little bit hotter than I would like it. If it's 10 kW, that's a 6.2 wire. That's plenty.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use the dang tripod. My hand's getting sore already holding this thing up here.
How about that's powered for the air handler.
This thing is a little bit up off the ground.
That's incoming power. Power going to that strip. This is incoming power. Power going to that strip. Okay, so I can make it work on the regular. Let me see if I can get the sequencers to do it.
So we know both strips have continuity, but you're thinking about replacing that relay with just a simple sequencer?
Yeah, because I mean, this ain't in the best spot to do actual testing. So if I know the strips are good, then you can almost bet one of those sequencers ain't opening. Well, that ain't a sequencer. That's a relay. What I'm gonna do is put a sequencer on.
Does the same job though, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That little relay right there is what's getting replaced with the double stack. Oh shoot, that's a lot.
God dang it! Oh, can you go get like 3 or 4 spades?
Like I gotta keep terminal fittings in the bag, so I gotta run out to the truck. You only needed 4?
Probably only need 2, but
I got more. How's the weather up there?
it's hot.
These are the relays we took out. I'm not a real big fan of them. But Boss Man's got the sequencer in there.
But I didn't want to be cold, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can know exactly that thing ain't working. But
Yes, ma'am.
leave y'all alone, let y'all do that. I got my own problem. It's okay. No problem. No problem.
Let me see my wire cutters.
Your wire cutters? Bingo.
That's not my wire cutters. They're my wire strippers.
But my bad. In my head, you know how you use different words for different things. Sometimes that's just what I thought. You meant the word I can't say on YouTube.
Dikes? That's what they are.
I don't know if you can say that on YouTube, so I wasn't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm not gonna edit that out either.
I mean, that's what they are.
Jacob calls them side cutters.
I can't keep up with this new generation.
This new generation, boy, you are 3 years older than me. You are not that far out of my generation.
But I was
You just
Raised
work.
by a real man, I guess.
You just work. You were just raised by people 2 generations behind.
I guess let's see if we can catch something on fire.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not. You still got the power off up there, right?
Yeah, I'm about to turn it on.
All right. I still got high voltage. You want me to put the meter on it, the clamp?
Yeah, that's gonna take a second.
Oh, there we go. Clamp on there. And set this to amps. I got it on. Blower kicked. Did you use the big stack on there or the little one? So I think that's like a third. But it's gonna take a minute for the relay, you know. So I don't know.
I knew I should have cut off. Should have cut off.
The jumper won't matter.
Yeah, well, it's gonna cut on the first one.
It's
first.
the jumper.
Resistance on the plates.
That didn't take that long. It's got both of them just like that. We're good. It'll blow out a little bit of. Now the thing we should see is there going to be a delay in when the blower cuts off, or the strip's still going to be on. Turn right here. Supply. Right up here. Oh my God. Alright, let me stop recording so I can get Delta T's. Did you make it satisfy? It's just something I know. I'm not going to say I know, but I was told online by the HVAC school app people or whatever, if you replace the relays or whatever, yeah, see, blower's off, but
It's gonna take a second for them strips to come off.
okay. Cool. Didn't take that long. I don't see much damage with that. Test number 2. First strip, second strip, fast. I'll be honest. I would have never thought to. I'm gonna take a picture about how you wired that, or just ask you in the truck, because I didn't know that was even a possibility. I figured if anything, we'd have to ask Noradine or Tri-State distributors to give us another one of these.
That's what they want us to
We ain't got time for it. All right. So that one's all good. You want to check anything else? Cool, bro. Good job, Mr. Sir. I'm getting you on video now. You got squeezed between the door. This door really does not open up any wider than this. All right, let me put the phone down. I can get myself up in here. Take your bag. Yeah.
The one code.
Take your bag.
Oh. Fucking cord.
Huh? I'll put my bag up here. Put her right there. I'll squeeze it over my heel. Oh my God. Boy, you did that. All right. No, you're not about to pull the flame sensor off.
Well, I had that quarter. Where's my drill at? I don't think
I gave it to you.
No, I didn't put it.
The flame sensor triggered the blower motor to cut off?
Yeah, the flux capacitor wasn't reading right.
You are only saying that because you know I'm recording.
I think the transmission might be slipping too.
Oh God, that was funny.
God, I hate these models.
You want my extension again?
Yeah, I already got it, please. Getting these bitches out is a pain in my ass.
Might have to create a separate playlist of videos where it's just me riding in the passenger seat. Don't be too aggressive. Yeah, treat her like a lady. This thing. Lord only knows what that's for. It's not a bad sound. No way.
Get the vacuum cleaner so we can clean up in here. Damn, that's crazy.
Huh? Oh, let me get out of here first. I'm not gonna say the flame sensor. Couldn't have been the issue. I just would have never thought to look at that with the way that had just happened. I'd have had to let it try it one more time because that just seemed so weird. I don't know if it was just the timing of when the motor kicked on, but it's never been something where I've seen a flame sensor is reading dirt. It doesn't prove the signal, so then it kicks on the blower motor. That's why I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
I would have to look at that Ford. So some of them, when a flame sensor is bad or not reading correctly, start, shut off, blower motor kick on for like maybe 5-10 seconds, the blower motor shut off, and then it'll start the sequence again because it was locked out.
So it could be something on the board itself that made the blower motor cut on from that.
It just depends on how they have it figured it.
And the stuff they don't teach you in school. The stuff they don't teach you in school.
I told you, you can't learn all these equipments in school. Stuff in school of hard knocks, learn them each individually.
You're not wrong. We got more. Tomorrow put more on the list. Before you just drive off somewhere. It's good for me to get to that point where I'm like, I need like a refresher, but I think it's just the way me and you go about diagnosing is just different from a fundamental standpoint. I have neither way is more right than the other. You have way more experience than I do. Like I said, I just started out in trade school, and you were brought into this by your dad and everybody else around you. So the way you attack a problem in heating and air is different than the way I do. That's why when I tell you like, some just don't make sense to me. That's why I don't think it the way you do. And then sometimes, vice versa.
I think everybody goes to a stage where when I was going through school, after I had already had in-field experience, I had to forget my way of diagnosing to learn school way of diagnosing. But now you just get to the point where
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Peach Orchard
I
Road.
just had a brain lag. I don't know. I mean, you just something that makes sense that doesn't make sense to you because it's not how you was taught. You don't overthink problems. You assess it, see what the unit's doing, and you go from there. A lot of people look at their next call like, not heating, blower motor won't stop, and they'll digest that whole service call before they even pull up and be completely wrong. If I had to take an educated guess, first thing, if it was a heat pump or a straight electric, they said blower motor won't shut off regardless. First place I'm going to is to the heat strips. I'm gonna go look and see if a sequencer's open or a relay's open. Or call it. If it's not calling on the low volt for the sequencer to come on, but you got a blower motor running and you're drawing amps, then you already know where your issue is. There's no point in me going outside.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
But I just mean, in that one instance itself, it was like, again, I would have had to see the flames cut on and off like a couple times. I'd have had to see it cycle that more than just once to just be like, all right, I'm gonna clean the flame sensor. But there have been times, where I've come up to a system and it's done that. The flames will run for a minute, kick off, but the blower motor doesn't come on. So immediately when the blower motor kicked on, I thought that was a limit issue for some reason. That's the first thing that clicked in my mind. Because I was like, why did the flames cut off and the blower motor kicked on and the inducer was still running? I'm like, that's normally the signs of a fault of a
Could
limit.
have been a limit, but
You have to assess it in stride.
There, but I didn't see how it could be a limit because the unit wasn't hot. You know, it hadn't been running, so, you know, unless that was just a faulty limit, which it very well could have been. It was not in this case, though.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go get the Lord's Chicky Sandwich. Lord's Chicky Sandwich, good old Chick-fil-A. Well, that's gonna conclude today's video. We didn't really do a whole lot of service calls today. We did have to go bail Jacob out on one that ended up being slightly more difficult than what we thought it was over the phone when he tried to talk to us about it. Couple things are lined up for tomorrow, so hopefully that'll go well. But I've recently reached a slight milestone in the channel, reaching 300 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody that's subscribed and interacting with me in the comment section. Greatly appreciate it. A lot of things are helping me on my day-to-day diagnosing, so keep it up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, comment, anything. It all helps in the long run. But that's gonna do it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. And that's it. Later.